time, we will start with our chapter. Okay, good morning class. Today we are going to start at chapter 4, that is working with styles and objects. This topic is from your previous chapter only, which you have studied about Microsoft Word. We all have used Microsoft Word. This is Microsoft Word, which we were working on. Many things we have learned in our previous chapter, and now we will be learning few more things about it. First, I will be telling you all the theory things, and then I'll be showing you side by side the practical things also. Okay, Parv, I'll be giving you the time afterwards for asking the questions, so don't raise your hand right now. Right now, we will be concentrating on just understanding the chapter. Okay, so let's come and let's go from here. Working with styles and objects. What do you mean by styles and objects? Style means your writing style. What we used to do, we used to write in our notebook, and sometimes ma'am used to say that, beta, you are not writing in a good way. Your writing should be presentable and it should be nice. But there are some drawbacks in writing in your notebook. What are the drawbacks? For example, if you are writing with a pen and you have done a mistake, okay, you have done a mistake, then what happened? Then what happened? You have to cut that line and it would look untidy. And sometimes you don't want to cut the lines. What you used to do, you put a whitener over there. Then again it looks odd because the color changes. So in this, when you are writing in a word, what is the thing? When you are writing a word and if you do any kind of mistake also, you have an option to delete it. Yes or no? You all can nod your heads if you are able to understand it. There is an option to delete if you are writing something wrong in a computer. Yes or no? Okay. So what happens? And in it, it looks attractive also. For example, I'll show you. See, this is your word. You all are able to see. I'm writing here. Hello, friends. By mistake, I'll make it more visible. Now, by mistake, I have written R capital, but I wanted R to be small. So what I'll do, I'll put my cursor here, I'll click on the backspace key and I'll write. So my mistake is corrected without any problem and nobody is able to see. But in notebook, what happened when I'm writing this kind of print, what I have to do? I have to cut it. And what we used to do, we cut it like this. See how odd it would look that when I'll cut it with a line. So this is a difference while working in a computer and while working in a notebook. So it is very presentable to work in Word. Next will come that we are having two styles. One we have character style and one we have paragraph style. Up now you will ask that what is the character style? Your character style I can show you here only. What is your character style? See, I have selected this word and I want you all to see this word more focusedly. So what I'll do, I'll click on, see this bold option. This line has been bold. And if I don't want to make it bold, I'll change it. I can make it in italics also, that the line would be changed, or I can underline it. Okay, this is the way you can change the things in your writing format to make the things different. For example, I'm writing an answer, but suddenly one paragraph is very important or one word is very important. So what I'll do, I'll bold it. I can change the color also. See, I can change the font color also. I have changed the color. I wanted it to be in red color. Now I want it again in black color. So in writing on a computer in MS Word, you can use many options and you can make your writing part more attractive. Okay. So now we come to paragraph style. Now when we come to paragraph styles, what do you mean by paragraph? See, right now my paragraph is starting from the left side. See, My hand is here. All the paragraph is starting from the left side. But I don't want this paragraph to start from left side. We have studied in 4th class also that we can change the size, like I can make it center font C. The position of my paragraph has been changed. Now I can make it right hand side C. Now it is shifted more. And then I'll make it justified that all the things should be equal. By default, what do you mean by default? By default means जब आप कोई भी चीज select नहीं करते और जो अपने आप select हुई भी आए. By default, left alignment is being selected. If you all are able to understand, kindly raise your hand. If you are able to understand, raise your hand. Not on this, beta. In the video, raise your hands. Very good, Hira. Yuvraj, if you are able to understand, good, I got it. Yes, raise your hand if you are able to understand. Very good, Lakshya, Rashi. Parv, you are not there in the video. I have seen Hardik. Okay, good. So let's move to different things. Applying a built-in style. What do you mean by applying in a built-in style? For example, there are some writing styles which are already present in your text. There are some writing styles which are already present in your text. What you have to do, you have to just change it. For example, I have written here, hello friends, good morning. Again, I have done a mistake of O. I can delete it and correct it. This is a revision, and in notebook I have to cut it. Now, by default, again by default, I was telling you what do you mean by default? The thing which is already present there without selecting anything. By default, Calibri style is selected. By default, Calibri style is selected. But I want to change the style. See, I'll select the style. I'll click on the styles and see whatever I want to, I can change this. I want this style. I'll click on it. See, my style has been changed. What do you mean by built-in? Built-in means already the fonts which are available in your computer. Already the fonts which are available in your computer. Built-in means जो पहले से आपके computer में present हैं. And if I say built-in features of your mobile phone, the features which are already there in your mobile phone. And some of the apps you have to download, so they are not the built-in features. Okay? If you are able to understand, again raise your hand so that I would be knowing. Yes, Aradhya, if you are able to understand, raise your hands. I saw your hand, Rashi. Hardik, I have seen your hand. Dhyan, I have seen your hand also. Hardik, I have seen your hand. Yuvraj, I have seen yours. Hira, Yash, I have seen it. Else, I have seen Lakshya, Shubhi, good. Okay, good. You all are able to understand. That's too good. Okay. So we'll be coming to our next slide. That would be creating a new style. I am not happy with the styles which are present there. I'm not at all happy. I want to do something different. What different I can do? What I can do? I have to just click on the styles. I'll click on this and I can make my new style. How I can make my new style? I have to go on the style option and just I have to find my new option and I can change it. Okay. See, there are so many styles. I can even some Hindi, Punjabi, and some other different languages styles are also present there. I can change it. So you all know how to change the style. You can change the style. So you all would be doing it. Okay. Now we come to the next option, that inserting a word art. Wow, I love this one. Now word art is a very good thing. See, just click on insert. You are having an insert tab. You have to click on insert tab. There is an option word art. There is an option, my mouse is there. The option is word art. I have to just click on word art and see how many options are present. I have to just select an option. See, my text selected test is already there and I'll click on OK. See, my word art text has been changed. Wow, what a simple. Even I can go for 3D effects also. See, this is a 3D effect. I want this effect. See, 3D effect. I want to again change the effect. See, this is again my different 3D effect. So in word art, you can use different fonts with different colors, and it is very amazing also to work with. So whenever now I'll give you the option to make a word page, just use all the different styles so that you can make your thing presentable. Okay. We have already now creating a text box is a good option. Creating a text box. See, I'll show you how to create a text box. You have to go again in insert option. After going to the insert option, you have to click on see. This you are seeing able to see A is written and lines are drawn. A is written and lines are drawn. This is your text box. Just click on this option. See, different text box styles are there. If you want to select from them, you can select it from here. But if you want to draw your own text box, see, I can draw my own text box and I can write also. Okay. So you can draw your own text box by just simple clicking on insert tab. Remember, for inserting a word art and for inserting a text box, you have to click on insert tab. And for changing your style, you have to click on home tab. So please don't forget that. Now, for today, we would be having the last thing, that is would be inserting the shape. Inserting the shapes means you have to, everything is present on the insert tab and everything is written here. You have to just click on the shape. See, lines are there, basic shapes are there, block arrows, flow charts, call outs, stars and banners. You will ask what is call out? See, this is a call out. Like you are thinking in your mind and something is coming that hello. This is coming to your mind and you can use it. So this is what you can insert the shape, whatever shape you want to insert. So for today, we'll be just studying this much chapter and I'll be taking your queries so that you all can tell me